Hello friend, it's BorasLegend and today's time for my recap from PS4. So yes, I played 60 games this weekend, and on PS4 I was using a 100k team. This is the same as in my 100k video, just this pre-game formation, using 3 formations though in the game. First one was a 4-2-3-1 with Williams up top, just getting behind for him, and the cut passing lanes and stay back for the CDMs and for the fullbacks. Even though this weekend I was trying, like I said yesterday, to have the CDMs on balanced. So this first one is with drop back, and this other one was just crazy. I had to try something else for the pressure play, pressure and heavy touch with the 10 in depth, and it actually worked out pretty well. Just the same game plan, just the same lineup here with Sancho, Cam, and Guedes and Rodrigo to the wings. Also, I was trying a new formation this weekend, which was a 4-4-2, as you can see here with this lineup, and just having everybody on balance. Actually, I was trying everybody except for the fullbacks that were on stay back still, but the CMs, and the strikers were actually on balance, and it looked pretty interesting actually. And also here with the tactics, a bit more aggressive in the defense. Pressure and heavy touch, balanced 5-6. So this was a small test because I've been playing a lot of the 4-2-2, and I got a bit stuck with it this weekend, so I wanted to try out the 4-4-2. Also, we have my diamond variation, the 4-1-2-1-2, with the drawback between defenders for the CDM, as you saw in previous videos, and it looked like this lineup. And I had also here the fullbacks on balance, but almost every game I would activate the attacking fullbacks in the game. And I really enjoyed this team. I felt that there was some issues in the attack with the weak foots, Williams and Rodrigo. Of course, you can also use Morales, which I will try in the future. And the best player in attack was actually Guedes, who was just amazing, and not showing his stats, but in the most important games he stepped up, and he has some incredible shooting actually because of his shot power. With this cam style, it will be 95, and he's also pretty strong. And the Sancho was on the other hand a bit weaker, but yes, he is extremely technical, played as a cam. You can see also here his stats, 18 goals and 15 assists, while Williams as a striker, only 18 goals, not really the best, and also Rodrigo 15 goals and 6 assists. So yes, the weak foot is important, but this defense was actually really good. Also the midfield, Vidal is fantastic. Just look at these stats. As a CDM, 7 goals, 11 assists. He is just so good. And center backs also did their job. Militao, Akanji, they can really stop anyone, any player in the game. They can stop them, and actually also Areola was good. Funny thing that in my top tier team on Xbox, I tried Areola and he was awful. But in this team that is cheaper, he is really outstanding. So there's surely some mechanic in the game that we do not know about, that EA are not telling us about. Because yes, he is acting differently depending on the players around him. Also, Mbabu, extremely solid, and Rinaldi also a big surprise. He was very solid for me this weekend. Yes, we had a perfect start this weekend league. At this point, 7-0, playing against the Kurdish Power. It's a nice team. He had Cristiano Ronaldo, but he was completely stopped this game by Militao and Akanji. And this first goal is nice, just using our midfield here with Vidal running up and just distracting the opponent, which gives space to Iñaki Williams. He surely has some nice finishing with his right foot, even of course his left foot is not that good. But Arturo Vidal was one of the biggest, not surprise, but the biggest star of this team. Also Rodrigo here with his left foot, he has some great finesse shots. 3-0 here. And you can see here also some nice defending, how we're using Militao against the Cristiano, just letting him make the choice, and after that we're just reading his skill moves. And Militao also, he took the penalties for some reason, and he was scoring them, so I just thought why not. Okay, 14-0 at this moment, really good start. Like I said, off the weekend, this team felt so solid. I was playing some amazing FIFA, maybe my best FIFA 20 gameplay. This was during Saturday, and this goal is fantastic. Just a lofted pass, so double X, a new feature, nice chip, and this is just a fantastic goal from Guedes. And after this, we will get one more, having some high tempo in the game, a lot of movement as well, finding here Sancho on the run, and just a simple goal for the Brit. And after this, you will get one goal back though, a bit unfortunate for us, but Auba has some fantastic finishing. But we will continue our amazing attack, and this time with Williams, he shows some strength, and Sancho with that dribbling is just fantastic. Some simple twisting and turning with the left stick, and we're finding the space at the near post, and this is a great goal, just finding these combinations, and in the end it is Arturo Vidal finding the net. So okay, 16-0, and this was the first really big test of the weekend league against this German. Playing against Germans is always extra tough. You can interpret that however you want, but this was a bit bad from us, a mistake in the defense. We're giving the ball away, and he scores the first goal. But Sancho was just a great turn, finding it around the keeper. But he will find the net once again before that second half. A nice finesse shot from Son, a fantastic player in FIFA 20, of course. He has some great finishing, but we will not give up. And we have the main man, Guedes, who always showed up in these big games. A fantastic finesse shot. And we have 2-2 and also a last chance in this game to get the winning goal. We're taking the time trying to get this last attack, but instead his Lenglet makes a great interception, and he will get this last chance instead. And this is always a bit mentally hard when you're trying to get the last attack, but you lose the ball, and well, sometimes of course you will get punished. And we're trying to read this pass, but we overrun it a little bit, and he finds it to Son, and in the last shot of the game, that's gonna be our first defeat. Next up, we have the games from Sunday. So I was playing the last 12 games in a batch on Sunday night after I finished Xbox. So this was game number 48 to 60 this weekend. And I felt that I was starting to get a bit drained, and well, I just needed to get some more wins, because my aim was to get verified on PS4 to get this Elite 1 placement. And it started out very well. Here Witzel on the midfield. Witzel is fantastic. Poor man's Gullit is also a great shot from him, getting that second goal. And after this, Witzel with some nice defending. Militao makes a mistake in the build-up, but Vidal is Vidal. He is so good in every aspect, and I really like him this year. And well, after this he finds also the assist, so he went from the back line to the attack and just serving Iñaki Williams in a perfect way, and that is gonna be a rage quit. So next game we have a very tough team to face with the 3 icons and well, a top tier lineup. This is a couple of millions for sure, around 6-7 millions, and this was a game with very few chances. He will get the first big chance, and he will score it also, a nice goal. And after this we'll try to push for the equalizer, but we will not get closer than this. We had some bench, well, with the Plea and Papo Gomez that came in sometimes, but they really had zero impact. And well, that's gonna be our second defeat, and after this we're gonna face this guy, BNY, which I recognize from earlier years. A very good player, but we will also get very unfortunate in the start of this game. Vidal, I was praising him earlier, but this is a terrible mistake from him. And after this we have a nice chance hit with Rodrigo, but he hits the post after that, the drag back. And after this it will get really uphill, because Mane is a fantastic player. He has some great finishing. I have his inform on Xbox, and he's just fabulous. But well, 2 corners, both a bit unfortunate, and this is well, pretty much it. 3-0, and I was starting to really fall apart at this point, and he will even make it worse here. With the Son here finding Ben Yedder, he has that 5-star weak foot, and he just, well, it's so hard to read in the box where he's gonna turn. And well, 4-0, but I never give up, despite that I knew that this was definitely over. I was just thinking that, well, I remember Lazarus, and it's never over until it's really over. But this was of course GG, and we get our 3rd loss. So moving on, I felt that it was going really downhill. I was struggling with the fatigue, playing so many games this weekend, and especially playing so many games in slow gameplay, because it really takes some extra focus from you. You are wasting more energy in these games, and it felt like I was playing 90 games. And on Monday I really had a FIFA hangover from a weekend league. It felt like I had been drinking like 2 bottles of vodka or something. I was completely drained. And well, I never did that in real life, but I can just imagine. And it just got worse and worse for every game. I was really struggling, but I found some kind of second wind. Even though we did not have the margins on our side this game, Vinicius Junior also on the bench hitting the post, but this game was not over yet. we have one secret weapon, well, not secret anymore, we have this kind of driven pass tap in, which I showed you this previous weekend with the tutorial, a great way to score goals, and we get the one back using that technique. But this is a good pass to Ginny, and Wijnaldum just scores this one near post, and 2-1 here was it, because after this we didn't manage to create any more chances, and the dreams for Elite 1 would be gone after this, as Vinicius Jr. couldn't find his way through, and after this he just kept the ball, and that was GG. So a very tough period at the moment, and I was just looking for some kind of new energy. So I just set a new target, which was to reach Elite 2, which I thought would have been a very nice achievement with this 100k team, also considering the circumstances, which were of course very tough playing so many games. But we get Guedes here scoring the first goal, and we're getting some new energy. And also here with Williams, a nice tactical fake shot stop, opens up for the near post. Nice movement, but he has Paulo Dybala, and as we saw yesterday in Champions League, this man, he can just light a fire out of nowhere, and he just scored a very quick brace to make it 2-2. But we have the man, we have the Guedes, who always turns up in these tough games, and this is a bit suspect goal. After that, the drag back, he finds the net with that shot with his weak foot. And Sancho here with some nice dribbling, just waiting for the right time to find the pass into the middle, and of course, who else but Guedes. Once again with his weak foot, we have 4-2, and after this it was over. Next one we have Schwitzer with Mbappe, Neymar and Ben Yedder Dembele, very dangerous quartet up front. And you will also get the best start in this game with who else but Ben Yedder with that right foot this time. Left foot, right foot does not matter for this little magician. But we also of course had some nice chances trying here the finesse shot, the far post from distance. But his keeper will make a nice save, and we also had some great chances for this tap in, but we did not really find the margins in this game. And also Vidal here with the chance, but his weak foot is decent, but of course not the best from that position. Instead he will get this chance, finding it a bit tricky combination, but it was over anyways. We couldn't create any chances. I was getting so tired at this point, and I was just thinking, okay, only 2 games left, only 2 more wins, please do not choke this Elite 2, because then it would just feel like I've been playing these last 4 or 5 games for nothing. And I was feeling that I was getting also a bit unlucky for this moment, as I was starting to hit the post a lot. And here he will also find the first goal with Douglas Costa, his weak foot, and I really thought at this moment, okay, this is it. We are cursed, we're not gonna make it, and especially after this as well, Neto makes a great save, and we're just trying here, trying to press. Here we are playing with the pressure on heavy touch, and with this we are winning the ball back very high up in the pitch, and in the end, finally we'll get this first goal with Rodrigo. Finds the net once again, and he was the man in this game. A great drag back, and this time he hits the net with that finesse shot, but it will not be over yet, as we know that sometimes EA has a small surprise for us. And I just knew that I had to score one more goal here to seal this deal, and the Guedes here on the wing with some nice dribbling, just trying to wait for the right timing to find a pass into the box, and we're finding Vidal, and also later Iñaki Williams with some great dribbling this time, and he finds a net, and that was actually gonna be a rage quit. So 1 game left, the one last game to get Elite 2, and this guy has a freaking R9 on loan. I just thought, okay, oh, this is gonna be very, very tough. I have to focus with every brain cell in my brain, and we'll get a very tough start though. He will have some, well, great chances the first half of the game, and he will also be very dominant. He created a lot of chances, and he also, well, he shot a lot, and he will also get some dividends in the end with the Neymar scoring. But well, I was really having problems in his first half to control his R9, but thankfully we had Areola in the goal with a great save, and we had to change something up for the second half. But first we're gonna get a great chance here with Sancho turning, but he does not hit the target. And second half, I was just gonna go for it. I just went with a diamond and team press. I said that this is it, this is all in or nothing. And we had to try to get one goal back, and this was a bit tricky situation, but Akanji here with a great manual block, standing in the way for his Neymar, and just trying to get this goal the last 10 minutes, and well, you can see that it was not gonna happen. It was so frustrating. We had a lot of these chances from the wing trying to find this tap in, and well, it simply didn't work out. But it would take something special. Yes, a freaking 3-touch spin, finding it to Guedes. Who else? Yes, it has to be the Portuguese Guedes scoring 1-1, and this is still game on. Still a chance to get the Elite 2 here on PS4, and we're gonna defend this last chance. We're gonna go to extra time where really nothing happened. He had one great chance here in the end. We managed to find some last energy to just focus on this manual defending and a penalty shootout to get this rank. And he will score his first one. We have 1-1. Here it is Theo Hernandez also on the bench, red item, stepping up, and he hits the post. Yes, I was just thinking, yes, keep missing, bro. And we're scoring here with Sancho, and he has a score with Sissoko, but he misses the target. And we're gonna get this win. And I was almost crying. It was over. After 60 games, it was over. So yeah, that was a very tough weekend. After all, I'm pretty happy with this result. Playing 60 games, I know that if I was focusing on only PS4, I could, I think, get verified, at least get the 27 wins. But of course, fatigue is a big issue, even for me as a pro player playing only FIFA. But it was a very fun weekend. I was having a lot of fun using this team, of course, playing against better squads. Pretty much every game I had to focus a lot on my own gameplay, which helped me a lot and I think improved me as a player. And I was just keep trying with this team. I know that I will improve every weekend as I will get more and more used to the players, and also starting to get some faith in them despite playing against some monster squads. Alright guys, that is it for today. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to drop a like. I'll be back in this video with some more content, of course. And well, thank you so much for watching, and as always, you know, until next time, take care.